Um, hey guys. We're gonna play some Yume Tuki. I didn't read that. um, hello. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna play some Yume Tuki and I'm gonna talk. Cause, I haven't talked in a while, have we? I'm just gonna get straight into it. At some point I'm gonna start getting personal. Just a warning. I don't even remember the last time I talked personally on camera about my personal life and stuff like that. But, there's a lot of people here. So yeah, this is a Yume Tuki, or more specifically, Yume Nikki Online. And I'll link this game in the description. It's got a lot of multiplayer features that fans of this game and its respective similar fan games and stuff like that. People will have a lot of fun with this. Talking about Yume Nikki isn't my responsibility. There have been a lot of other people who have already done so. And I might link a video that will give a proper explanation about everything. But for now, I'm just here to play. And just look around. I don't think I want to be here. I'll come back here later. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure where to begin, unfortunately. At some point my mind's gonna pick up a certain topic and just go from there. But for now, you're just stuck with my random ramblings until, like, that will happen. And I guess this game is a little bit of a distraction, but I don't know. I just thought this game would be a nice background to what I'm going to talk about. Okay, what I'm gonna try to talk about first is, I guess, my presence online so far. What's been going on with that? It's not the best right now. I've been very inactive for several months. But during that time, I was working on my final ego video. And that took me a lot of time to work on. And I guess I'm pretty satisfied with it, even though it's not quite what I wanted it to be in its final form. But it's definitely worth looking at, especially for people who like looking at high concept, low effort stuff, which I'm sure is pretty rare. At some point I might make an explanation video on the Ego series. I'm not exactly sure when. It'll be pretty fun for me to do, considering I'm the guy who made it. And I don't think anyone else is gonna make an explanation video on it either. If someone were to make a video about the Ego series, it wouldn't be perfect. Well, of course not. They wouldn't, they're not me. They're not the guy who made it. They would probably have a different, understanding of what it means. Which is fine, of course. It's pretty much up to interpretation. Because, a lot of the stuff that happens in there is pretty hard to understand. And it took me a while to plan everything together myself. Because, it was such a difficult thing to put together in my head. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, I might make a video on it at some point. And if you want me to, you can just tell me in the comment section. I'm most definitely gonna take a look at it. And of course, if you have any other suggestions of what you'd like me to do, I'll take a look at that as well. I'll consider it. And considering my activity, I unfortunately probably will not do it, but it's worth trying, you know? I think the audio is too quiet. It's not picking up the game audio. You don't need to listen to that right now. I want the OBS to hear my voice properly, because I am pretty quiet. And I don't want the game audio to be louder than my voice. Sorry about that if you're pretty picky about audio. I think I just gotta leave. I guess while I'm here, I could describe what my inspiration for the series was. I guess that might be worth doing. So, the Ego series really just all stemmed from the idea of Ebroham. And I guess the Ego series is a sort of possible backstory for how Ebroham came to be. I know that might actually be a bit of a spoiler for what's to come if you've seen the series. Sorry about that. I'm not even sure if I'm going to make any more stuff related to that. It would be pretty fun though. I don't know if I have the time and energy to commit to a much more high effort series like that. Because the stuff I imagine that's going to happen is definitely going to be a lot more difficult to make. I need to find the bicycle. I guess while I'm at it, I could talk about Ebroham a bit more. The Hat Man. He is, as you might know, my character, my persona, my online persona that is the very name of this channel. And I came up with him when I was a bit younger. And the name Ebroham came to me as a nickname that my dad gave me. Thanks, Dad. And as I got older, Ebroham evolved into his own character. Pretty cool character at that. I would love to give further details about him, but I'm not sure where to begin with that. And I'm not sure exactly what format I'd like to present it in. It's probably just easier for me to make a video about Ebroham and just post it on my channel. But of course it's not gonna get much reach. It might just be better to go on Tumblr. I don't think I'm ready for Tumblr. Tumblr is pretty much the place where original characters thrive and gather more attention, I suppose. Maybe as I get better with drawing, specifically pixel art, I could present my ideas about Ebroham a little bit easier. Well, no, not that. It would garner more interest in the character. And Ebroham himself is a pretty interesting character. He is a god, pretty much. A being of absolute power. And he just does whatever the hell he wants. Gun. And, the fact that I made Ebroham my persona, his character reflects, myself a bunch. My personality, my interests. I've heard some of the conversations people have on this game are pretty interesting. I watched a 5-hour-long review on Yume Nikki and its history, fan base, stuff like that. And the maker of that video had a pretty fantastic adventure on this site. In Yume Tuki specifically. And he had such a profound... He or she, I forget what their pronouns were. I think it's he. He got all the way to the most difficult area in the game, the most difficult to reach. and he supposedly had the most genuine, profound conversation with a total stranger who had helped guide them to that location. Maybe someday I'll be in their same shoes, be in the same shoes as him. I'll have my own conversation with a random stranger. Which wouldn't be so bad. The stuff in this game it's just humongous. There's just so much stuff. So many things that are just made by just random people on the internet, contributing their own ideas and thoughts, possibly dreams, into a game. And Yume is a fan project of Yume. And the project just allows various creators to input their own stuff into it, and it just makes it into one gigantic dream journal. It's just a really fun adventure to go through everything. So I guess I need to find something else to talk about any minute now. It's getting pretty boring. Sorry if you're bored out of your mind right now. This isn't exactly the video, the high energy video that most people would want to indulge themselves in. Considering it's just about me. I mean, who cares about me? Who cares about me but my family and friends, right? And my one loyal fan, shout out to you. Is there a way out of here? Let me out, dude. So it's almost school season, and I'm about to go into college in a couple days. To be honest, I'm fucking terrified. Going to college is definitely a scary thing for a lot of people who aren't prepared to go back to school, especially a new school. And the university I'm going to is pretty expansive. It's got a lot of things to get involved in, a lot of resources. But, even though it's very accessible, it's got a lot of accessible things, I'm still afraid of it. And, thankfully, or maybe not, depending on how you look at it, I am close enough to be able to drive to that university by myself and not have to get a dorm, which is pretty nice. But it also means I'm gonna have to deal with traffic every school day. More than likely college traffic, just trying to park somewhere and get out after school's over. And And that just gives me a higher risk of getting into trouble with other drivers that don't know better. Alright, get me out of here. That's just one of the many things I'm uncertain about in this crazy reality that I live in. Nice. Who is this guy in the chat? Whoever they are, they seem pretty important. It must be an admin message. Yeah, I'm not at all excited for college. I was never excited to go to school in the first place. I'm getting strongly reminded of when I first got into high school, my freshman year. My freshman year was the easiest shit ever, so... But... I'm afraid that, as I get closer to my 4th year in university, that it's gonna start going downhill. Just like how I did in high school. If you didn't know, my high school experience is pretty depressing. It just was the least enjoyable experience that I've probably ever experienced. It just felt so extremely drawn out and annoying. And the other students there were just the absolute worst people. Well, not all of them, of course, but some of them were just absolutely awful. And I don't want to ever see them again. I think they didn't do anything to me specifically, they were just assholes in general. I never want to go back to that high school. High school in general, for everybody, has just been going downhill. Especially in these few years. Previous years. So many kids in high school are just absolutely deranged. And they don't show this delusion outright. Of course they wouldn't. But they just act so obnoxious all the time. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. My little sister just came in the room and wanted to get the Ouija board out from my closet. I have slightly better hopes for college, thankfully. People are just slightly less delusional in college because they didn't. Because the ones that are delusional did not survive high school whatsoever. I'm going for an art major in college, which is a bit fitting. I'm gonna be going after photography and cinema, stuff like that. Because, you know, that's what I do. I make content in videos and photos. But I only occasionally make games and stuff. Which I guess is a part of an art major. I don't know how that would work. I don't know about that. I'll figure it out along the way, probably. So, I'm not completely sure what to do next on my channel. And I guess suggestions you give me in the comment section would be helpful in helping me decide that. But I'm probably just gonna do whatever the hell I want again, as usual. I don't have a complete interest in content farming, or just not content farming, just making content at a faster rate than what I'm doing right now. Because making content on a consistent basis is just going to be exhausting for me. It's not my type of thing to enjoy doing. I'm sure I would make a great YouTuber if I got better at, if I got better in general. If I had a better skill set. But, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the path for me at this point. This seems pretty chill. Maybe one day I will make a big break on this channel, I don't know. Or on some other platform. I highly doubt it, considering the rate at which I make content and the enthusiasm I have for making content similar to what everyone else is doing. The stuff I want to make is just too various for it to be consistent. And it's gonna reflect deeply on my performance on YouTube, especially. Because people like content to be consistent, I suppose. They come to this channel because this channel does one or more specific things that they would enjoy doing several times over and over again. But I'm just not that kind of person to stick with one thing and call it a day for the rest of my life. I get one interest, I get interested in one thing this day, and I spend a week, a month doing that thing, and then I casually lose interest in it, just instantly or gradually over the next several days. And this has been going on so many times over so many different things. I'd give a couple examples if I had any off the top of my head right now. Just give me a second. The Minecraft content I used to do with my friends has pretty much been just annihilated. I don't think I'm ever gonna get on Hypixel and record ever again. There was this game on Roblox that I was interested in for about a year called Juke's Towers of Hell. I don't know. You've probably heard of it. Actually, no, you probably haven't heard of it. It's localized entirely on Roblox. And like half the people on this earth have heard of Roblox, I'm pretty sure. But that's only half the people on this earth. Not everyone's heard of it. But considering I'm in the United States, my audience is probably going to be in the United States as well, so yeah, you've heard of Roblox, but you probably have not heard of Juke's Towers of Hell. It's just an obby game that I just love to play for a while. And it was... It had a skill localized entirely on obstacle courses. And I've always loved obstacle courses. That shit is just the best. But I played that game for about a year. I got pretty decent at it. Never finished anything completely difficult. And if I had been able to get really good at that game, I'd probably still be playing it right now. but I just hit a ceiling. And then after I hit that ceiling, I played for like a couple more months, and then I stopped. Because the game just wasn't interesting to me anymore. And that game kept evolving through many updates and such over time. And I'm just pretty much lost. There's probably little chance that I'm gonna get back into the game properly, because it just updated so much that I'm probably not gonna be able to catch up at a decent rate. And considering the time I have, it's probably not gonna be worth it in the long run. Okay, this is pretty epic. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. What the fuck is this? Alright. Well, that was the one incredible thing that I've seen this entire game so far. Now, speaking of interests and the disappearance of interests, Yume Nikki is not going anywhere. It's gonna stay in my mind. I'm always gonna love Yume Nikki. And I'm always gonna fall back to it because it's just got such a diverse set of stuff to do. To explore. I don't think it ever gets old. And there's always going to be a fan base for it too, so there's always going to be new content for it. It would be hard to get tired of it. Of this franchise. Well, this is terrifying. Well, this is fun. Oh, get out of here. That was the best thing I've seen in 40 minutes. Come on. How can I talk to you? God damn it. Really wish I had that bicycle. So... I may as well just say it now. I'm a lonely son of a bitch. I'm not completely lonely. I've still got friends and family to talk to, of course, but you know, every time after I have an interaction with them, I just feel alone again every time. And those lonely feelings never disappear, and they occasionally pop up even when I'm talking to people. Just because I feel so emotionally disconnected from them. I would love to not feel like this, but the feeling is probably not going to go away anytime soon. Not sure why I'm so comfortable with saying it now, knowing that it's going to be uploaded to YouTube. But knowing that this is like 44 minutes in, I don't think everybody's going to see this, or, you know, I'm pretty much safe unless someone clips it or timestamps it in the comments section. Which I doubt is going to happen. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just walking. This game features a lot of fearful things, a lot of things to be afraid of in reality, but what am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything too specific. Except for, well, just dangerous critters that could kill me. And drowning. I'm definitely afraid of drowning. Nobody likes drowning. But you know what I'm the most afraid of? I'm afraid of the uncertainty of life. I am deeply afraid of it. I am afraid that I do not know the outcome of my next action, my next progression throughout my existence. If I don't know what is going to happen to me, I am going to be afraid. Deeply afraid. What was that? Alright. That's pretty cool. I have a deep anxiety when it comes to talking about my real feelings, but right now I don't feel very much of it. And at the moment I can't exactly be talking about my true feelings. They're not on my mind right now. Thankfully. But maybe they're about to be, I don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Thanks. Am I stuck? Don't tell me I'm stuck. Fuck. Alright. What a fun game. I'm still playing because I know that there's something else that I want to say, but it's just not coming out of me yet. Sorry if I'm holding you hostage. I like this place already. Oh. That's cute. I'm getting Totoro vibes. You know what? Let's just sit here. Let me gather my thoughts. All right. You take a little break while I think, I guess. Okay. I need to talk about something. And, slight content warning, I suppose. So, there's this guy, he was a friend of mine that I didn't know very well. He lived a couple cities away from me. And he was a super nice guy. Loved him a lot. My friends loved him a lot. And he loved us back. And, this month, sometime before my birthday, while I was on vacation, he killed himself. And, it didn't affect me too much, but it certainly affected everyone else I knew. A lot of people were very sad about it. And I was definitely sad about it too, but just not as much as everyone else. I'm not an emotional guy. went to his funeral sometime after my birthday passed by. I think it was a day after my birthday. Yeah, it was. And, no, it's about a week after that funeral, and, I don't know how much everyone else is grieving, but I've basically forgotten about that feeling of loss that I felt. Which is good, I suppose. It's good to not be so caught up in grief. But I'm a little sad that I'm not feeling any significant emotions like everyone else is. So his, this event was, I guess, kind of anticipated, because he'd shown, some pretty bad signs before then, and he was also schizophrenic. And, I had no idea that this was going to happen so early. I thought he would hold up pretty well, and he showed it. He was acting very cool before it happened, so the last time I saw him. It was like he wasn't even sad, or mentally harmed, hurt, whatever. And I'm truly sad that something like this has to happen to me and my friends at such an early age. Alright, I think I'm done talking. I need to do something else. I need to get my mind on something potentially cheerful. Like right now. Which is pretty much probably going to be impossible for me. Nothing too cheerful has been going on with me lately, unfortunately. And my recording is almost at about an hour. I'm not completely sure if there's anything else that I want to talk about, but, you know, maybe it'll come to me. now's a good time to stop, honestly. Thank you for watching. And it's nice that I gained the courage to finally talk with you guys again. Hopefully, I can start recording some more stuff again soon, even though I have to go to college pretty soon. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.